Hello everyone, thank you very much for being here today. I glad to have you all join us today, and promise is going to be a great and a wonderful 1 hour that we're going to spend here. We just wanted to take your questions because I've been receiving lots of questions, and also shed some more light on the TikTok live thing I did video on. I don't know if you can hear me. Please, you can indicate in the chat if you could hear what I am saying loud and clear. It's showing no data here. If you could hear me, just indicate in the chat that you could hear what I am saying loud and clear. If the volume is okay from your end there. Just indicate from your end if you could hear clearly what I am saying. And thank you very much for being here today. So I'm not going to waste much time, and we'll go ahead and dive in to the business of today. Armor Media, brotherly, good evening. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for making our time to join us today. Please kindly share the stream and let's invite more people. Okay, let's invite more people to come and join us and to be part of what we are doing here. Okay, so we recently clocked 12,000 subscribers. Thank you to every one of you that subscribe to the channel, for every one of you that have been following, and also every one of you that have shared some of the video and the content that we are sharing here on this YouTube channel. I appreciate every single thing and all the love, and we are 12,000 strong now, thanks to every single one of you. So please share the stream. Let's have more people join us here to be part of what we are doing. And also feel free to drop your questions in the comment section below. I'm also going to be answering all of that. All your questions, you could also drop that in the comment section below. Be taking all your questions and also your recommendations as well. So recently I have been running my school and YouTube all at the same time, and also work, and so it kind of been not really easy for me. So let's invite those on the WhatsApp. Join live. I'm also invite those on WhatsApp as well, for them to also join us and be part of what we are doing here as well. Yeah, so please, you could indicate if you could hear me clearly, and if there's any problem with the video or the audio, you can just let me know, chat. So first thing first, let's dive into it. Just want to spend this 1 hour that we're going to stay here with you very well. Okay, just a quick one. Let's dive into it. And over here, what we're going to be taking a look at is the new Tech NDI. I've gotten a lot of questions regarding how you could be able to connect the After Effects, Premiere Pro, VLC to vMix. And there's a software that have been around for a very long time now, and it's called the new Tech NDI 2, not the normal new Tech NDI plugin that you use for OBS. You could also go ahead and install it for those of you that want to bring in or design your template using After Effects or Premiere Pro and want to bring it in on the vMix software. This is a great tool that you could use. That's the NDI, new Tech NDI tools. So it has the webcam which you could use to send your video, your vMix outputs to OBS or to Prism Live, or different other softwares that enables NDI like Wirecast as well. You could use it to interchange your video feed across those platforms, and also bring in your phone camera from both your Android and also your iOS. I think I made a video on this particular one. Let's see what the chat is saying here. Yes, I think I made a video on it as well. And over here we also have, it has the audio direct, which you could also use to route your audio. You can send it to, it just like it work the same way as a VB cable audio. So you could use it to bring in and out of your audio, send it to different other live streaming softwares as well. Just use it to route your audios to different platforms. And then you have the NDI for After Effects. You can use it to bring in your After Effects down to the vMix software. I'm also going to be covering a video on that. And then also for the Premiere Pro, which is the one I've gotten most requests on. And then you have the VLC there and lots of other things. And this is it here. Also, I have here with me that TikTok Live Studio. You know, before now, if you want to live stream on TikTok, you will have to use a third-party software like Nola TV and the rest of them, and they only allow you to live stream for 30 minutes, and after that your live stream is going to cut off. And also you don't have that chance of selecting which quality you want your live stream to be on. If you want to live stream on chat, I don't know why this our TikTok live studio is supposed to pop up on the screen, but it's not. What is okay, so there we go, and this is it here. It's called the TikTok Live Studio, which is what I made a video on. So just like I was saying before, you won't be able to live stream on TikTok without those third-party softwares, and you have to pay for it. But luckily, TikTok have released its own live streaming software called the TikTok Live Studio. And you could also cast your Android phone on the TikTok Live Studio. To cast your iOS, all you have to do that is have a TikTok on your Android or iOS, and you'll be able to cast it here. And if you want to bring in your camera, let's say for example I want to bring in my camera feed on the TikTok Live Studio, you could also click on the display caption here and select if you want to bring in your PC screens and all of that. And then when you go back to the camera option there, you can be able to bring in your camera here that you have plugged in on your, what do you call it, on your system. So you have here different, and if you scroll down to, you're also going to see the vMix video here. This is the vMix video here. Just a second, I don't know why. And this is the vMix video here. I think I have this software always bugging me. Let me take that off. Yeah, I've taken that off. So over here you have the vMix video also as well. So if you want to use the TikTok Live Studio along with vMix, all you have to do is to turn on the external button on vMix. Let me just go ahead and close this. Turn on the external button on the vMix software. You're going to see that at the bottom of the screen on your vMix, and you'll be able to send the video feed down to this TikTok Live Studio here, and you can rotate, flip it, do whatever thing you want to do. With it, and you also have the chance of selecting the resolution you want, okay, depending on the resolution that your PC supports. So you could also scale that up or down, and the FPS there as well. Your video format, you could also select that. Then the exposure, the background, if you want to use the green screen, you could also turn this thing, the green screen button on. It has a lot of options that it could also work with. And if you want to go live on TikTok independently, you can also do that as well. If you want to go live on TikTok independently, you can do that as well. All you have to do is just to plug in your camera to your capture card, bring it here. Okay, you just see it as a list of cameras you have running on your PC, and then you'll be able to bring it down here on the TikTok Live Studio. So let's see what the chat is saying. What do we have there, and what I can't get a clean HDMI for my live streaming for church. A clean HDMI. What kind of HDMI do you use? Logic? Do you use is it copper or fiber? So most of the times I don't usually recommend using copper HDMI. I recommend using the fiber HDMI. They're really super nice. Just a second. I think I have one here on my code. Not here on my code, but I usually leave it here because I use it, just my personal one I use at home. that I use to work. So back to what we are saying, and that is it here, the TikTok Live Studio. So from here, we'll go live on TikTok. You could also record as well, and that's one of the fun things I love about the TikTok Live Studio. You could also record your live stream. So whatever camera you're bringing it here, just like vMix itself, but the only limitation with it is you can only use it to live stream on TikTok. So you can't use it to live stream on other platforms, but you can also record your live stream and at the same time stream, record, do whatever thing you want to do with it. And you also be able to see the list of people gifting you here on the screen, and you also have the chat here, how many people have subscribed. I think it's really super helpful. And for those of you that are gamers, I'm also going to be covering a video on it, how you could be able to use it, connect your phone to it, and it gives you an option on the scenes mode if you want to use it, change to portrait, or if you want to change to landscape. So whichever one you also want to make use of, you'll be able to do that here. And at the top of the screen, you'll be able to see your CPU usage, how many percent it is, your memory, how many percent it's taking, your upload, how many percent, your frame drops, the dropping. You also be able to see that the coda FPS here, and also the FPS. You'll be able to see all of that on the screen, and also the subscription and game reward. That's the monetization that are currently enabled on this account. You also be able to see that as well. So I encourage everybody, you could also live stream on TikTok instead of the normal Facebook and YouTube. There are actually a lot you could do on TikTok. Okay, there are actually a lot you could do there. And then what other softwares do we have here I want to be talking about? And then also, if you want to compress your video, you want to compress your video and you don't want to lose the quality of your video, you just want to compress the file size and still maintain that quality. Okay, all this is a software you can actually use, and that is the Wondershare Unique Converter. It's what I've been using for a while now, and it's really super helpful. Most of the times when I go out to record, the file size are usually large, and when I finish editing it, I have to send it back to them. I uploading it to maybe Google Drive or WeTransfer and all those platforms. It can be hectic, especially when the file size is large. But if you use this, let me show you the one I'm talking about, and this is it here. This software here called Wondershare Unique Converter. You'll be able to convert the video file, and you won't the quality will still be the same. It'll still be the same. And also for those of you, these are just some of the questions to just be touchlighting them. And also some of you that have asked how you can be able to send your data from the Easy Worship 9 down to 7. From the Easy Worship 9 down to 7. For those of you that have asked that question, how you could be able to send your data across these two, so that everything you have on the Easy Worship 9, you want to bring it on the Easy Worship 7, especially when you are making an upgrade, because everybody prefers the Easy Worship 7, so some stick with the Easy Worship 9. I have a video coming up on how you can be able to connect the vMix and the OBS and the Easy Worship 9, everything all together using the same PC, because I find out that there are lots of people that use the same PC to run their live stream naturally, especially the upcoming churches. They use one single PC to run their live stream, and when you're using one PC to run your live stream, though it can be stressful, but you wouldn't want to run Easy Worship 7 on it because it's more heavier and could also make the system slow, especially if it is not a graphic system. So you could also experience delay and lag on it, while the Easy Worship 9 is light and also very it's very light, and it's not as heavy as the Easy Worship 7. So for you to be able to do this, all you have to do is have the Easy Worship 7 or Easy Worship 9 rather running on your PC, and also the Easy Worship 7 running on your PC. Then go over to your file explorer. I'll just go over here, open this, go over to your PC, then open the local disk. This is how to be able to import your data from the Easy Worship 9 down to 7. Now open your local disk here, and then over here go over to users. On the users, go over to public documents, and then you'll be able to see and then you'll be able to see soft touch here. Open the soft touch, you see the Easy Worship 7 folder, and this is it, Easy Worship 9 folder rather. The two of them uses the same folder. Just open this and then copy these two files. Okay, copy these two files, then go over to the system where you have the Easy Worship 9 or Easy Worship 7 rather running, and paste the two files, these two files that you've copied from here. Paste the two files there, and once you've pasted these two files on that particular system that you have the Easy Worship 7 running on, remember you're copying this file from the system running the Easy Worship 9, and you're pasting it on the system running the Easy Worship 7, and just paste it there. And once you've done that, go ahead and open the Easy Worship 7. I'm just going to give it a second for it to finish loading. Okay, just having a little delay here. And once the Easy Worship 7 is up already, the next thing that you're going to do is go over to this view here. So you cut this off, go over to, no, not the view, go over to profile. Sorry, this one is blocking my view. Go over to profile here, and then profile manager here. Then over here you could click on edit. On the edit here, you have over to the advanced here, and from here you could be able to switch where you want your Easy Worship 7 to take its file from. You just click on browse here and locate the same place where you paste those two files on, and that is this one here. You see, now select the first one, that is the default, and click on OK. And once you click on OK, it's going to import everything that you have on the Easy Worship 9 there. If the Easy Worship 9 data is not saved on the default and it's saved on my profile, repeat the same process again and select my profile here, click on OK and click on OK. Then just close this. It's going to reload. See, it's converting the database to the latest version. It's importing everything I have on the Easy Worship 9 down to 7. So it's just going to roll this, and it's to bring every single file I have from there. You see, these are some of the files I have already on my Easy Worship 9 already imported here. And when you go over to the themes, you see the list of themes that I already have on my Easy Worship 9 also here as well. See it here. And this is it. Go over to themes. If you go over to media, you also see some of them here. If you go over to images here as well, you would also see here. These are some of them, some of the files that I have here. Now all these other ones are the ones I already did, the files that I already deleted on the Easy Worship 9, and that is why they won't be able to display here on the Easy Worship 7, because I already deleted it on the Easy Worship 9, but it still imports that here as well. Okay, that is just the simplest way to do this. So let's go over to the chart and let's see